So this is what not to do, all right? You don't want to do that. It was definitely a backspin because it glided. It was definitely a backspin because it glided. Actually, this ball. Ow. Okay, this is getting crazy. I was recording for like 15 minutes. Then I go back to see the recording and only like 2 seconds recorded. That's crazy. So I'm out here showing you guys how to glide the. They're going crazy in the background.
Wrap it up. You can tell all the love's running off. Eyes full of tears, had lost in the mirror. You see by her face that she's had enough. Cap it up, wrap it up. You can tell all the love's running off. Eyes full of tears, had lost in the mirror. You see by her face.
I'm gonna show you guys how to glide a dodgeball. We're not gonna use rubber ball because I'm actually glad the recording didn't work the first time. Let me double check it's still going. Okay, it's still going. So the rubber balls, this one's a little flat. I didn't use this ball before, but as you can see, I used some blue balls down there. They're not really good. I think you can do this with either like overhand throw, side arm, underhand, whatever you want to do. But I'm gonna show you guys the side arm, okay? Most people throw with overhand. You don't see too many people doing side arms other than baseball players or other dodgeball players. I normally use an underhand technique, but and also sorry for squinting so much. The sun is in my eyes, but we don't want the camera toward the sun because then I would just be like all black, just even darker than what I am right now. So at least I'm illuminating, but my eyes are being tortured by the sun, so I might seem like I'm twitching, but it hurts. Overhand is easier, but I grew up doing it the way I did it, which was side arm. All right, so even though I didn't play baseball, I always threw it like a baseball. So it's easier for me, but it might be harder for you guys. So maybe in another video, I'll teach you guys how to do it overhand. But this video is going to be doing side arm and underhand. If you don't have that kind of throw in your power, in your arsenal, that's okay. Just got to practice. All right, just got to watch some videos, watch some baseball players. They get down. They get down in dodgeball. All right. So I'm gonna take my gloves off. My hands are gonna be freaking frozen, but that's okay. It's for video purposes. So I got my foam ball here. We're gonna get this ball to glide as far as we can, but not full speed. Okay. So the technique we're gonna do is a backspin. All right. So a backspin. So if I was to do a backspin and the ball hits the ground, the ball would come in. So like the ball would spin towards you if it hits the ground. All right, so you guys know what a backspin is, okay? I feel like I'm explaining it right, but backspin, you're just gonna like that, all right? Just the spin is going towards your body. You know, another thing, that's what I wanted to say earlier. This technique, there's levels to it, all right? So it is gonna be a little challenging to it, doing it outside since there's a little air blowing around here. It's more effective indoors. All right, I will say that indoors, and yeah. So I'm gonna demonstrate what it looks like to put too much speed on it. The more speed, the more backspin, but the more backspin and speed, the ball will curve up. We want to do a counter curve when I actually show you guys. So the counter curve is going to allow the ball. So you're curving the ball up, but you're not putting too much speed on the ball where the ball is actually curving up. So it's like, you know, you're putting two canceling forces on the ball to make it glide. All right. So this is what not to do. All right. You don't want to do that. And that was only very easy achievable because how small the ball is. I can barely do that with the foam balls. I can barely do it with this ball. But yeah, that ball is, like I said, very sensitive. So I'm gonna do my best to show you. I hope. Let me just demonstrate if I can actually do it right now because my fingers are hurting. All right. But we're gonna see if I can actually do it. So I'm right-handed. I'm gonna have my right foot 90 degrees to my left foot. My left foot is facing my target. All right. The target, we'll say. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the target is gonna be that neon ball down there. It's not gonna be our actual target, but just aim down there, okay? Just aim down there. So we're gonna aim down here. Target. All right, left foot facing the target. If you're left-handed, that's okay. That's not okay. But if you're left-handed, left foot 90 degrees with your right foot. All right, right foot facing the target. If you're left-handed, if you're right-handed, left foot facing the target. All right, knees bent. Always bend your knees. Don't do this. Please don't. You're gonna be injured. You're gonna get injured. Don't lock your knees. All right, knees bent. I will encourage you to pivot. Please do. I love pivots. They are so beautiful. They are so smexy. But if you just happen to be a pivot hater, then sure, you don't have to pivot. You don't have to pivot. You can just use torque, all torso, all torque. That's fine. That's fine. But I encourage you to pivot. You'll get more power, more accuracy. All right. That's what we want. All right. We don't want too much power, but we definitely want accuracy. So I encourage you to pivot. I am having a hard time gripping the ball, even though I'm actually doing it pretty well. But okay, I want to demonstrate it now. So knees bent. I'm right-handed. Right foot. My right foot's facing this way. 90 degrees to my left foot. Right. I'm gonna use my slide arm. Just putting a backspin technique on it. Okay. We're not gonna do too much speed because, like I said, like I demonstrated, that ball will curve up. All right. We wanted it just to have a smooth glide as long as it can before it starts to drop. All right. Oh. Okay, that was not bad. That was not bad. Um, it did curve a little to the right. It curved right because when I flicked it, when I did the backspin, that backspin, it was definitely a backspin because it glided, but the backspin was curving this way, like this. Think of the spin like this. You want it to curve straight. So you want to curve straight. If you have the spin and it's curving like this, yeah, it'll glide, but it'll curve too. So not bad, but we want to go straight. Just do your best to make it go straight. But if you can get the ball to glide, even though it curves like that, that's still really cool. That's what we want. All right, so just apply the same techniques. If you're left-handed, left foot that way, right foot 90 degrees. Just make an L shape, L shape. Left foot face the target. Knees bent, very important. Please pivot. Okay, that glided, but I slipped, so my pivot was a little off, and I lost balance right there. So I got so many more dodgeballs that I want to throw, but it's so cold out here. It's not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. All right. I will say there is a lake over here. No, I'm not gonna say that. Actually, this ball. Ow. It's so cold out here.